Hello, Internet. We have returned for yet another episode of Tales from the Yawning Portal here on the Praetors Rejects Twitch channel. Around the little circle here that you see on the screen are my players. I will go ahead and quickly let them introduce themselves real quick, and we'll pick up from where we left off last week.
I say we start with Vismond.
Hey, my name is Huxley, and my character is dead. That's all I have to say about that.
What did your character look like before said character died?
Well, before he died, he was Vismond Stirgador, a very, honestly, guys, I feel like the rich kid who crashed his dad's Ferrari.
That's fair.
You know, he was a whopping 5'4", shining, brand new, magical, mithril plate armor, high-powered, high-octane, high-attitude, black-skinned tiefling, and he's dead. He's dead in the first combat that he started. Totally fine.
He proved himself.
He proved himself to be something.
I'm Loco. I play the 7'7" furbolg cleric, whose name is Band-Aid.
I am Caleb. I play Torrent, the drunken master water genasi monk.
I'm Alex. I played the Goblin Ranger Verm, who isn't dead.
Somehow.
I'm Josh, or Mac45 in chat. I play Airkaz, the necromancy red wizard of Thay.
I'm Sam. I play Talmir, the barbarian, also new to the party. He's 7'8".
It's a very important fact about him.
Yeah. And I am Jeff.
Last session, he was 7'7".
Yeah, and I am Jeff, also known as Kingbashman here on the channel. I am the DM for this pain train of a campaign, I guess you could call it, at times. And last we left off, the the artificer known as Vismond, session prior, basically caused an unexpected encounter, and the party ended up having to combat the creatures that were in this aquarium type room. And long story short, Vismond's down for now. Not completely out. There's still a chance. Maybe. And yeah, that's really about pretty much what happened last week. It was the night of crits, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was.
I'll have to go back and watch again and get an actual accurate tally on that one, but
It was definitely in the double digits.
oh, easily. But that being said, we will pick up at the I think we ended at the top of the order, did we not?
Yeah, we ended with Vismond dying.
Right.
Well,
so
that's not the last one.
yeah, so that is where we will pick up. And Verm, it is your turn.
Oh boy. I'm gonna do Verm things. That was almost a natural 20.
Right off the bat.
That's what happened
Not
last
ready
session.
for it.
And I started it and I didn't want.
Oh no, you killed my scorpion.
Oh no.
Oh,
Now I shoot
Yeah.
Vismond's dead court now.
that was
Oh.
in the rose field. It's now up to 8d4.
I will shoot Sea Lion 1 next and bonus action move Hunter's Mark to that. Missing horribly.
Oh, you hit Vismond. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, unless we want to say I shoot myself.
Nah.
Like last time.
No, you're not aiming at somebody directly in front of you.
That's fair. And then we'll go back here, and that'll be the end of my turn.
All right, Torrent.
All right. Well, I'm going to do my best to help out Band-Aid, who's stuck in a corner. Excuse the helicopter.
Torrent comes in on his Black Hawk helicopter, missiles away.
That's the weirdest dragon I've ever heard.
I have jets.
Inspired to say, somewhere off in the distance of this dungeon, you faintly hear the familiar sounds of Fortunate Son.
Don't worry, it's just a giant dragonfly.
Yeah.
Completely
The sound
normal.
of freedom.
Torrent's gonna have PTSD from Vietnam. He's just-
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's what it's all from.
Now we know
Anyway,
why he drinks.
yeah, Javelin. Sea Lion 3.
I'm sorry.
All right, we'll try that again. That's really good.
Trust me, you don't want to start that. It doesn't end well.
Well, I think it's already been started.
Yeah, I'll just move a little bit more. And let's see if I've got anything for a bonus action real quick. No. So that'll be it.
Cool. All right, let's see.
Can you take a shot as a bonus action?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Can't really move anywhere. He's focused on the corpse because easy food.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, you still don't
Vismond.
know.
Yes. So we black out from the battle for just a split second, and it's terribly quiet. It's unsettlingly quiet and completely devoid of any color or light. Vismond is faintly aware that he exists, but he can't feel anything, he can't sense anything, and he'll pass his turn.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna narrate a little scene until he's dead.
Roger. Let's see. All right, let's see. Claw. That's it. And oops,
That was a lot of damage.
it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
And okay, so the second one misses, and la bite. If I can. I need bigger monitors. There we go. Oh god.
See, Torrent, this is why we don't
There
start
it
this.
goes.
Oh no!
He's still up.
That's Sea Lion 2's turn. And Sea Lion 3. Let's see. Same thing. Claws. Well, hold on. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Yep.
Just so you know, Bandit, you have the grappled condition on your character.
I didn't put that on there. I don't. I don't know if I am or not.
Vismond also has a grapple condition for no good reason.
It's probably because the crayfish. They probably grappled, but they're all dead now.
Mm-hmm.
Or the scorpion. So yeah, let's see here. Advantage. Claw attack. Miss, miss. Claw attack. That is a hit. And then the bite will go towards Band-Aid because, yeah, thankfully it's not at
Your mother was
advantage.
a hamster, and your father smells of elderberries.
I love it.
Go away
So-
before I taunt you a second time.
You smell like elf pudding.
Wow, min damage. And that's turn. Urkaz.
All right. So I have a spell up that's being held by concentration, but the person whom it was benefiting the most just went down. I am going. I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement, which is gonna cause that to drop. Let's see. Yeah. So the on Sea Lion 2, this is gonna drop off when I cast this spell because it's concentration. And I make an attack roll against. Actually, I think I have to move. I'm gonna come up here so I can see better.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Enfeeblement at this guy. I make an attack roll. I hit him. Doesn't do any damage. However, his attacks do half damage now.
Oh.
So that's pretty good. So that one, that's me.
Do the wizard things.
One Quiet
Yeah.
Bear, thank you for the follow. Band-Aid, your turn.
All right. Band-Aid is going to use Hidden Step to go invisible. He's going to move to right there. And he is going to grab a hold of his holy symbol around his neck. And he is going to say a prayer of preserve life, channel divinity on Talmir.
Okay.
What's your max HP, Sam?
75.
Oh.
And again, I don't know exactly how you
he
work
can take
that.
he can take all that. That's less than half.
Okay. And
No, he can go up to
That-
37.
okay, that is my turn. And I will stay invisible to the beginning of my next turn.
Alrighty. Talmir.
Use my last rage of the day. So I can make that 35 hit points last a little longer. Mark off. No, it didn't. There we go. And what happens this time when I rage?
Yours changes every time.
Yep. Okay. That was the same one I got last time. I need both the sea lions on me to make Constitution saving throws. And I also gain 10 temp hit points.
Nice.
All right. What is the DC?
14.
Okay, they both succeed.
Okay, they don't take any damage then.
Dang.
And I will turn towards Sea Lion 3, and swing my great axe.
Still have 2 targeted.
Oh, I'll undo the damage on, or the. There we go.
Hold on.
Good.
Yeah, it should be.
For attack number 1,
Very nice.
and down for a second time. On attack number 2,
Ooh, max damage.
Beauty.
and that is all I can do on this
Today.
turn.
Casual 38 damage. Nothing special.
All right.
Oh, did that fall off?
And that what you said?
Not that spell.
Oh,
We had talked about that before.
oh,
where
yeah, that's
that
right.
Yeah. I got it.
There you go. Remove that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this guy's stupid. It's
The circle
stupid.
was 1 more square down.
Was it one down?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because there's only 1 spot I can go into the doorway.
Yeah.
He actually rolled really well. He, yeah, he's gonna continue where the court or the easy food is, instead of going after combatants. Burn.
I'm gonna keep on shooting my shot. Has Sea Lion 1 taken damage yet? Don't believe so.
Sea Lion 1?
Yes.
Yes.
He has or hasn't?
Has.
Okay. That's good damage. And I will run away.
Mm.
And that's it.
All right, Thorn.
All right. I'm gonna move around here at this angle. I think we'll just try a javelin on Sea Lion 3 first and see where that gets us.
Beautiful.
Goes
Alright.
down.
And I've got one more. Let's see. I think would you say I'm within 30 feet there of Sea Lion 2? So I think it's 25 in just like 2D, but
Oh no, you're
No,
a little bit
gotta move
outside of
gotta move a
30,
little
yeah,
closer. Okay.
because it's 20 feet below where you are right now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I moved like 20 feet to get there. So I'll play it safe and just move there. I think that would put me in range.
I'll just say it will, yeah.
I missed anyway, so
You suck
it's
again.
okay. All right, that's it.
That's turn. Vismond.
All right. So the next thing Visman is aware of is that he is walking, and for some reason it feels like he's been walking for a very long time, way too long, and it's all black, but he feels like he's walking down maybe a corridor, or I don't know, maybe it feels like a forest. He looks down and he sees that he is bereft of his armor. His shield is gone. He's just in his black rags, and in the far distance in front of him, he just hears a whisper. Visma. But he sees nothing. And then he passes his turn.
Very well.
Kind of want you to die so I can hear where the story's gonna go.
The backfire.
Yeah.
Ooh, the backfire. The story's too good.
Oh.
The story's too good. He had to die.
Let's see. Sea Lion 2 is, well, I mean, Talmir keeps popping back up and he's right in front of him, so it's a miss.
Nice.
That's a miss. And La Bite. La Bite. La Bite. Yep.
Man.
You gotta stop it with these crits and the bites, man.
I mean, it didn't do any damage to him. Somehow.
No, but Tamir gets knocked down, but he gets up again.
Never gonna keep him down.
Yeah.
DMCA.
Yeah, how do you have that much damage resistance anyway?
He had 10 hit points.
10 hit points.
That's
so it
right.
was
That's right.
absorbed.
That's right. Forgot about that. Boo.
He's a weird barbarian.
Yeah, he's strange. Very strange. Urkas.
Cold and dead. On the sea lion next to Talmir here. From where I'm at, can I see Vismond over there? God, succeeded, you son of a bitch.
I would say with your rose field in the way.
That's on the ground.
Yep. I would say, give me a perception check.
What they do?
From where you're at, and with that rose field in the way, I would say you think you see Vismond over there. You're not 100% sure. Like you can see him, but you can't really tell like if he's down or if he's up to some crazy plan.
So I can't tell if he's moving or not.
Exactly.
Okay,
The DC was actually 23. You had to be.
apparently. All right. That's me. spell did nothing.
Okay, when the other creature fell that was right in front of us, would that have let me see Vismund on the ground?
Hmm. See, this is where
Yeah, I'm 10
Hey.
feet higher than he is. Oh, well, no. 20 feet.
Technically, Visman and Bandit are on the same floor, but
yeah, but it also it comes down
there's
to
also
like
a
how
giant scorpion on top of him.
yeah, there's a giant dead scorpion corpse right there
Okay.
too. So,
You're welcome.
yeah, I would. I mean, you could give me a perception check, but with everything kind of in the way, it'll be pretty hard to really
feel like
discern
after-
anything other than
Feel
oh,
like
he's
after
over
about
there.
I feel like after
Yeah,
about three
I don't
rounds,
see
we
him.
haven't heard from him. We know something's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in the back of my head now. Like, I know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do a perception check. Sorry. It would have been the same. So
Yeah.
that's fine. I didn't get it. All right.
Nice. As I'm moving up, I'm going to tell Talmir he needs to get into his healing potions because I don't have much left.
Okay.
I am going to take the glass wand or the crystal wand out once more and take a shot across the bow. Possibly. Yes, no.
Oh yeah,
Make the
there's
move.
nothing in the way. So
So I can get both of them?
I would say you could get one or the other because there is a 10-foot difference in height of where they are.
Oh, the scorpion is going up.
Now the sea lion is one level up. The
Okay,
scorpion
then
is
I'll only go for the scorpion then.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And that is my turn.
Tell me.
Talmir will go ahead and turn back around towards the sea lion. Number 2.
You
It's
telling
been
me
on
to
him
take out a
for.
potion of healing?
I don't have any of those. And swing.
You do have one iron pot.
Yes.
To be fair, he can't
I'll
pull out
drink it
pot at any
instead.
time.
Alrighty, and coming in with like a backhand swing, landing again. Love to see it. And I'll tell, or respond to Band-Aid's request for me to dig into some healing pots that I don't have any, but I'm all right. Go help everyone else.
That rolled a nat 20 on an intelligence check.
It's kind of works out because he just got hit by a lightning rod.
Yeah, but
No, 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 no.
yeah. So yep. Burn.
I'm gonna keep on trying to kill the sea lion one way or another.
That's it.
I will deal an
Nice
additional
damage.
7 damage from Fury of the Small.
Okay.
Nice.
Still hit. Yes.
Oh.
Well, nice.
And then I run away. Ah! My turn.
Thorn.
All right. Well, so the drop is, was it 10 feet?
It's 10 feet.
Just 10 feet. And that's, so it's 20 feet all told, huh? All right. I don't have to make a, do I have to make a check for dropping down?
You know.
Okay.
Either way, it doesn't take damage.
Yeah.
And I will jump in for a little bit of melee.
Nice.
That was good.
Nice.
Let's see if I can get another one.
Yes, please.
Hey. All right.
Well done.
That's all I've got.
All right, Vismond.
Visma continues walking, hearing his name, focuses in on where the sound was. And as he continues walking, he realizes that he's not in a hallway or a forest, but he's standing amongst others. Shadowy figures flank him on the left and the right, and they form something of a path that he's walking through, and they split as he walks forward. And the voice ahead takes on a vaguely female tone, and it says, "Visman, come forward, my child." And the eyes on the left and the right seem to flicker like felines or demons. And Visman will pass his turn.
Urkaz.
By this point, after watching his body for an entire 6 seconds, would I be able to tell that that scorpion is in fact eating him? It's
Yeah.
not moving. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
It looks like he's
will-
making out.
yeah
with the
so
scorpion.
I will
Willingly?
Always. Sorry.
I will call out something's wrong with Vismond. And I will run down to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And then I will cast Chill Touch on Giant Scorpion.
I think we all knew something was wrong with him, to be fair.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot to unpack there.
Hit him with Chill Touch. Not that that's gonna matter a whole lot. He can't regain hit points. Real quick. Healing potions. Taking them ourselves, bonus, giving them to somebody else as an action, right?
Yep.
I'll take a healing potion.
Okay,
There's a lot of
as Urkaz says that, Band-Aid will look with earnest at the last place he saw Vismond, and I guess I will do another perception check.
Better.
he's he's being nommed on by a giant scorpion.
So I can see his body.
Not really, but you can definitely see the scorpion kind of focusing on eating because you hit it with a lightning bolt and it didn't even flinch your way.
Okay. I forgot to take a charge off last time. I'm not going to use it again. Healing word, a creature of your choice that you can see. Okay, I cannot see him, so I will try guiding bolt, a first level spell on the creature. And the next person that attacks him will be granted advantage.
Nice.
Very good.
And that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Almir is going to go ahead and reach out his hand on the Band-Aid's shoulder, and you see part of the magical aura kind of around Talmir get transferred into Band-Aid.
Okay.
And I'm using my bolstering magic ability, which that would be a level 3 spell slot that you get back.
Ooh, nice. Thank you.
And then for my movement, calculated risk, gonna go ahead and I really want to move through the rose bed.
You have to make the save every 10 feet you move through it.
I know.
Go
It's
for
only
it.
a little bit of damage. You'll be okay.
I don't know. I'm getting flashbacks to the metal heating
Hallway.
tunnel.
Well,
Is it
Yep.
as you enter it as well?
When you enter it, and every 10 feet. You
And
move
every
through
10 feet after that? Okay.
It. Yeah.
luckily, you have resistance to narcotic damage.
Narcotic.
So, that's not right.
Yeah, after hearing Urkazan saying that Vismund is down over there, I would definitely 5, 10, okay. What's the save?
I got it. Oh boy.
So you're kind of uniquely attuned to magic. You know, I wonder if you would be able to notice like just how dangerous it is and maybe second guess. I had this
Not with
like
my
this is all.
intelligence.
Oh really? Okay. Okie dokie.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you take half damage because you succeeded your saving throw.
Which is going to be halved again.
So
Alrighty.
You took 5 of 23 damage.
He's tiptoeing through the tulips.
And send it again.
Oh my god.
Isn't that difficult terrain as well?
Oh,
It is
ouch.
difficult terrain.
Okay.
So that's yeah. I'm not sure how much movement you have, but that is difficult terrain.
Yeah. That'll be 5, 10. That's all I can move.
Only seized your action.
I already used it.
No.
Okay. All right. He's he doesn't even carry your head in that way, Talmir.
Oh no.
Burn.
My last time I could cast Hunter's Marks, it is round 10.
Oh.
I attack the scorpion.
On round 12, that field
wait, I
will
didn't.
fade.
I'll just roll it again without
on
targeting
mine.
him. I'm pretty sure 17 hits. Yeah.
Woof.
Oh, beef.
Woof. You hit the can of tuna.
Yeah. Well, Jeff does it. There's nobody in the area, right? That.
Even with
It's
the
up to
nat
your
one,
call, so-
no, even with the nat one where he's kind of like burrowed into that corner there, like you wouldn't have even been able to see him to get a shot from where you are. So
That's fair. Since I've wanted to do this for a while, I bonus action hide behind Urkaz.
okay.
I'm hidden. That's my turn.
Well,
Just hiding in shame.
I don't think I'll be running through the field of tulips anytime soon.
Roses.
Or roses, excuse me.
Thank you.
Get it right.
Right.
Do you even
Of me.
do botany, bro?
I don't.
Do you even necromancer, bro?
It shows.
Shameful.
Burn order no
that
longer
one.
needs to be scrolled down.
Yeah. There's I guess I could put away my spear and take out my short bow, but that's all I could do. So yeah, that's what I'll go with.
Can
Okay.
you not fire?
No, I don't think I can. It's would it be action to like actually take the weapon out after using a bonus action or excuse me, an object interaction to put it away?
Well, unless you drop it on
Yeah,
the floor.
if you put
I
it
don't wanna do
away, then no. But if you just drop it, then yeah, you can grab your bow.
Snap
Well,
it
you
over
know
your knee,
what?
toss it
I
into the
feel
river.
it might be a little worth it in this instance. I'll just put my spear down on the floor and fire off some shots with my short bow then.
Hurry, Band-Aid! Curb stomp the spear!
Well, character sheet's in the way. Here we go.
Finally.
Oh, okay.
beautiful.
One shot.
That's
We take these. That would be it.
All right, Visman, yet another turn. You are down.
Visman calls out, "Who are you?" And his voice echoes infinitely into the void. And the figures on his left and his right, they kind of hiss when he talks. She says, "You know who I am." And that last word kind of echoes in his head, and he just he grunts as like this loud ringing of her voice echoes through his mind. And he'll pass his turn.
okay. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot I can. All the creatures are dead. Like we can't see anything else.
Correct.
So the field will go down on my turn of round 12. So
Yep.
what is-
Yeah, because I believe after session we calculated it out that when the field drops, if Visman hasn't been dealt with yet, you'll have essentially 3 more rounds left.
Honestly, I don't have anything I can do in this. I don't think. Almir's in the field now. I was gonna give him a healing potion, but
Catch this.
yeah.
The roses eat it.
You know what?
I gain 2 more damage dice when they
Just,
drink
just
potion.
cast wish.
Cast wish. Oh, okay. Let me get right on that.
Just ritual casting.
I'm assuming I will have to make a check if I want to hop down into the next level.
Probably, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Doomy doom.
Doom to your knees
Let's see, that's 10 feet.
and ankles. Crunch.
10 feet.
Your guess is gonna tear an ACL.
You hear it pop like a shotgun.
All right, I'll go right here. So that should be 10 feet, and I'm assuming I'm making a
Acrobatics.
what is it? Acrobatic. Okay.
You take 3 points of impact damage as you feel your ACL kind of strain when you land.
Oh, that's not good.
It's better than an arrow to the knee.
Because it's just like
15, 20, 25. I'll do it again. I'm jumping down.
Is it?
gotta
I feel like
gotta get the other one.
those are on par.
You gotta even it out, you know.
Ah. A little better.
Yeah, you don't think you need it.
Okay, and I will. Can I tell like who's hurt more, Torrent or Band-Aid?
Definitely Torrent.
Isn't Band-Aid invisible?
Oh,
Not
he's
anymore.
No.
Yeah,
At the
until
end,
my
at the
turn.
end of one round, he's
Oh.
invisible again.
Yeah, it's only for 1 round.
Or until I attack.
I would
Which I
say because Torrent's not wearing any armor visibly without having to make a medicine check, you would just assume probably Torrent, but
Okay.
uh
I will.
to
probably-
ascertain that like more in depth, you would have to make a medicine check.
I will. Since Torrent's got the grappled condition on him already, I'll grapple Torrent and pour a healing potion down his throat, and then let him go.
Okay.
I'll put him in a chokehold.
Put him in a chokehold, pop the cork, chug it down his throat, and then free him from my grasp.
But then I slit his throat.
Yeah.
Sucker!
Don't worry, guys. He'll be right back.
The
Yeah.
sleeper rogue.
Ooh, the old 1-2 punch, man. You give him a healing potion, you assassinate him.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's the best way to
Pushes
go.
me into the roses to make it more powerful.
All will feed my garden.
All right, Band-Aid.
Can't really do much with this stupid circle here now, can I?
Who did that? Jesus Christ.
No.
I mean, you could
so
take the
much
long
fun.
way around, but
You take
Yeah.
the
Or-
long way
or
home.
or run
I'll
through
do
it.
it. I'll do
More
a
important
dash
question:
action.
who got us into this situation?
5, 10, 15. Is this
It's not worth it. Don't do it.
Good guy.
is it rough terrain or you what?
It's,
I'm gonna
it's
do a
difficult
dash.
terrain. It's difficult
that's-
terrain within.
So I
Within the
guess
circle is difficult terrain.
I'm talking about the outside, going down the 2 levels and then coming back up the 2 levels.
Let's see. What's your movement? 30?
And I'm dashing.
I'd say he could even go a little bit further, I think. If you're counting the drop down as 10 feet each.
I just
You-
moved to there, so you tell
Yeah.
me where to go.
Let's see. If you went here, that'd be
One extra square.
yeah.
That is my turn.
All right. Arcaz, go ahead and roll it.
Oh yeah. Oh,
That's every time
man.
he starts in it too.
Yeah. But I have an important question once you're done with this.
That's a success. That's good.
So
Okay.
it's difficult terrain, yes. However, comma, if I were to do a standing long jump if you're going through the air, it's technically the roses are on the ground, correct? So it wouldn't be considered difficult flying space.
What?
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
You can't fly.
He wants to jump over the
I want to jump 15 feet and not be impeded by difficult terrain.
the DM.
What
Okay.
is your
That's a
strength?
loaded
If
question.
if
What's your
you
strength? Sorry,
18.
sorry.
if you do that using that logic, which I can see where your
Yeah.
logic's coming from, when you land, you would be re-entering that field.
I'm okay with that.
So
I'm gonna do a standing long jump, so I kabam. I'll re-enter the field.
I feel bad about
So that's 10 feet you jump, right? Like you jump half your long standing long jump lets you jump 9 feet because it's half your strength score in feet. So like 9, you round up to 10. So it's the same as moving 10 feet either way.
I read it wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
If you have a
There.
running start, then you can jump 18
The
feet.
full distance, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still making better distance doing this, and then I'll jump again.
You're like Super Mario.
so.
And then I'll step out.
Just covered in roses.
it's covered in roses and slashed and
In
scratched
blood.
all to hell.
I will pick Vismond up and throw him over my shoulder as
Break
my
his-
action.
You break his back. He just sounds like a bag of bones. Just
Turn around and drop him at my feet on this side so he's closer to Band-Aid.
head first.
Yeah.
You
Cool.
suplex him into the floor.
So on a less
Verm.
serious note. Alright, DM. So, per se, if I were to run and jump off this ledge and use my cape as a
Oh my-
wingsuit,
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're doing
because it goes lower.
I mean, if you
No,
make the check,
no.
Yeah, sure, why not? We'll try it.
What do the rules of the spell say about anything above 5 feet of the spell? Is it a sphere of effect or is it all, like only on the
It's just-
ground?
It's just, yeah.
And I don't think that was even clarified. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't.
I'm just doing this for the hell of it. I would never do this in an actual.
Sprout from the ground.
And they affect like the 5 feet up off the ground, or is it a sphere?
The field is considered difficult terrain. It doesn't say how high it actually goes.
So you need to work on that. Because
Well, I
we
wasn't
are
going. I
attempting
wasn't
to
going
take
over
advantage.
to the field. I was just gonna go straight, like at an angle on the edge of it.
I thought you were trying to
Oh.
Mario float,
So,
like with
what
the
do you
tail.
do? You want me to roll like an athletics and a dex check to make sure how far I jump?
I mean, if you're trying to glide or whatever,
Yeah.
It's like the Mario raccoon tail.
I mean, really, it would just be the dexterity check first, because if you
Okay.
fail that, then the rest of it ain't gonna matter. Yeah, you succeed, so you don't take any damage going down to the next level.
Well, I wanted to propel myself so I could go farther.
Yeah, you would have to get a running start and jump
Yeah,
on that one.
that's why I went back here and I went 15 feet and I was gonna jump off. That's why I
Okay,
wanted to know
then
if you
yeah,
wanted an
athletics check then. Yeah.
check. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, you make it down to where Urkaz and Torrent are.
I'm gonna guess that uses all my movement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will action dash then.
Okay.
And I think that's as far as I can get. That's it. I just wanted style points.
As an object interaction, Torrent will pick up his spear again. I suppose I'll just make my way over to the rest of the group. I think that's as far as I can get without dashing. Maybe I can spend a key point to move a little further.
Move there.
Oh, there? Okay. Yeah, I'll spend a key point to dash as a bonus action.
And if you're not planning on really doing anything other than getting over there, I mean, you could just use your action to dash, but
Well,
You do
I'm
you.
sorry. I thought I needed the action to put my short bow away after I picked up the spear.
you have two hands, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. The spear is a versatile weapon, so
You can double fist it.
it's one-handed or two-handed. Well, if it saves me a key point, you know, I'll take that.
This is a lot of practice from you holding 2 beers.
Right.
10, 15, and then it's 10 feet up. So, 5, 30. I think but the last 10 of my movement should be for that last ledge there. Okay. That'd be it?
Actually, that would put you 5 feet over to get up to the top of that.
Oh, okay.
So you're right there beside Band-Aid.
That works.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Visman, it's your turn.
All right. Visman's mind still reeling from the call of this female voice. She continues. She says, "You had so much potential, and you squandered it." And she's like screaming at him from some impossible distance, but he's catching the full force of her fury. And the creatures on either side of him hiss and snarl. Their eyes flash at a light that he cannot see. And then somewhere behind him, in the deep distance, there's a different sound, some kind of bestial growl. Something deep and dark. And he suddenly sees a brilliant maroon light flash from behind him. And he'll pass his turn.
Arcas.
I'm gonna come right here, and instead of moving around, because I've did the math, I'm just gonna sit and wait for the field to disappear.
Mhm.
And I'll get there exactly the same time.
Yep. Yeah, it drops next round. So
He's just like checking his Rolex. Any minute now.
Down, meditate a little bit for 6 whole seconds, and we'll be good to go.
yep, Band-Aid.
Okay, as Band-Aid scrambles up the top and is at the body of Vismond, he notices there, just from the paleness, even though he has black skin, it has started to gray. He checks for vital signs and sees none. He looks directly into the eyes of Talmir and says, "Oh, with your permission, I would like to start a ceremony. If I could ask you to move away from the body."
Into the petals, please. I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Throws Venom corpse into the
And
pits.
as he's asking him that, he takes Vismond's hands and folds them across his chest. He's kneeling down at the head of Vismond. He puts his head kind of in the crux of his knees as he's kneeling there. And as he's waiting for an answer from Talmir, he's reaching into a pouch to pull out a diamond. And I'm imagining that will take the 6 seconds of my turn.
Okay.
I back up. My rage also drops. 'Cause I'm not going to be taking hits this
Punch yourself.
And you can just step into the field, take some out again.
I could, but that's risking it with my health right now.
Come on, are you a gambler?
Wussy.
I gambled coming across the field, alright?
When suddenly from the ceiling you hear
Rocks fall.
Hey, Torrent.
Yay.
I kick the back of your knee and I walk away.
What a little jerk.
You little shit.
Grab him by the ankle and pull him down.
I'm gonna let Band-Aid have his space.
Throw him in the field. Right in the middle.
I'll let Band-Aid have his space for casting the ritual, and I'll say, let me know if you need help, I guess.
I'm just gonna climb up and stay right there.
all right, Vismond.
Yes. So this red light envelops behind Visman, somewhere behind him, and as that light appears, it kind of casts a glow on the whole scene around him, and he realizes that he's not in this black void of nothing. It's actually like a forest, like an outdoor forest, and there are these gnarled trees, and there's this fog. This mist, this thin mist in the air, and these shadowy creatures. They have all shapes and sizes, and they're all semi-real. They're made of this shadowy stuff. It's hard to describe, but the eyes, they all flash in a red glow, and they all turn to look behind Vismond. And Vismond turns as well, and he sees something in the distance, some very real, very tangible creature. It looks small, but it also looks very far away, so it kind of looks big. And it seems to be running towards Vismond. And it screams out, "You shall all be consumed!" And Vismond will pass his turn.
Marcus.
Field drops.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I come over here and I just watch curiously. This is a different kind of resurrection magic.
As Band-Aid pulls the diamond out of his pouch, he places it on top of the folded hands of Vismond, and he places his own rather large hand on top of both of his, which are right over his heart. And he grasps the blue stone around his neck and begins to kind of rock back and forth as he begins to mumble words. You hear grandfather tree, life, and restore. Other words you don't quite understand. A light blue aura envelops the body as Band-Aid is rocking back and forth. And after a few moments, you see the chest begin to rise and fall.
Hold on.
Okay.
You need to make me a wisdom check.
Yes, sir.
Carry on.
It's good.
The body regains 1 hit point, and as a bonus action, I will also cast at the end of my spell or ceremony. I will cast Healing Word on Vismond.
You can't. It's 2
Can't?
spells.
Okay. All right, no problem. Then with that, I will continue to keep one hand on the holy symbol or the stone and one hand on both of his hands on his chest as I feel life come back into him, and his chest and heart begin to rise and fall, and the heart begin to beat again.
Okay.
Can I step in for a second?
Go ahead.
So the last thing Vismond sees in this otherworldly vision is sees this demonic beast charging at him from some insane distance away. And from behind him now, this female voice calls out, and he sees a brilliant sky blue pillar of light come down upon his body. And since he's so well lit now, he looks down and sees that he's semi-transparent, kind of like the shadows and shades to his left and right. And they're all moving in the direction of this demonic beast, starting to fly forward against this thing. And the female voice calls out and says, "Go back! Go back! And do not fail me again!" And he just looks up into this sky blue light, and he starts to lose consciousness. And he's spinning, the whole world is spinning, and when his eyes open, he sees Bandal over him as he returns to the material plane. And he wakes up screaming.
Kill him! No,
He's speaking in tongues.
Bandel
He's turning into a
slowly
juggler.
pushes the dagger back into his neck.
not again.
It's okay, it's okay.
I only brought you back so I could be the one to put you down.
I wanted
I
to do
wanted
this
this.
myself.
We can take the barbarian now. He doesn't have any more rage left.
Yeah.
I'll step over to Talmir. I was like, is that normal? Mine don't do that.
I'm not sure.
Right.
Do yours talk? Then that's probably why.
Ugh. Fair enough. All right, I will go ahead and say you all are out of initiative order now because we're not on a time limit. So
I'd take a nap here.
Vismond tries to move. He tries to shove you up and off of him, but he has no strength whatsoever, so he is very feebly resisting. And with your insight, Bandal, you can also determine that the armor that he's wearing is, it's cumbersome. Right now it's cumbersome for him. You see that it has lost all of its magical sheen. It's no longer his arcane armor because he died. So it's just mundane at the moment. Or mundane, but still +1 mithril plate armor. So so there's that, but it's not his arcane armor. So he's lost his attunement to it, which means he's just weighted down by all this, and you're holding him down, and he probably has levels of exhaustion. I don't know if we're gonna be throwing those on, but yeah, Vismond is in a bad way. It's
What
all he
color
can do to
pants are you
breathe.
wearing?
Who, Vismond?
Yeah.
Right now, Vismond is fully encased in the +1 mithril plate armor. So you don't know what, like you saw his clothes. It was basically just black and gray rags and cloth wrappings that were bloodstained. But yeah, and right now he's encased in this shimmering metal armor that used to belong to Yenia Arca.
Hey, Torrent.
Jesper,
Here you go.
I appreciate that. I feel better now.
Glad that you do.
In case something happens, Urquhart, you can get a level 1 spell slot back if you used one. And hey, Ratman, get back here.
I want my hookah.
You can have a level 2 slot.
I haven't used any of my level 2 slots.
Then you get a level 1.
now I've only used one level. As you walk
That
away,
bad.
I cast it again.
Oh, slap my butt.
Sure. As I shoot my bow at
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Thanks.
That was fun.
Visman wheezes. Let me up! Let me up! And he's trying to struggle against your heavy hands, but he's just not having any luck. And then his eyes dart downward, and he just goes, ah! And he uses an action to turn the armor he's wearing into his arcane armor again. Now he can use it as a spellcasting focus.
So since Bandit didn't notice I stole his bag of holding, I take Black Razor now.
Oh shit.
No.
Oh shit. We left the bag of holding, and that's it. Yeah, it's definitely not a Paragon move. We left the bag of holding in the hookah room, right? I thought we all decided that we were going to do that.
Me and Bandit both have it. Or have one, but... I'm going to start unraveling the hookah.
Vismond is struggling and fighting to get up. Band-Aid will slowly and gently remove his hand, allowing him to get up.
All right. I'm going to roll something here. I guess that's good enough. Vismond rolls over 5 feet, stands up, and as he does so, the armor is kind of like melding into his arcane armor, so it kind of like tightens and slightly changes shape, and it gains more of a luster. It kind of seems to power back on, and Vismond will cast Cure Wounds in a first level slot on himself. Wait, did that go to anybody? No, it didn't. So I'll throw that onto Vismond.
Okay.
I don't think the infusion. So I see your question. The infusions stay active for a number of days after my death, equal to my intelligence modifier.
Right. Yeah, I'm not.
If you want to know which ones I have, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I have. I've got enhanced defense. That goes on the shield. I've got enhanced weapon that goes on the gauntlets, and then I also have. Hang on just a second. I don't have it. I don't have it typed in. Hang on a second. Do. Phenomena. Do.
Phenomena.
Oh, I could. So I have 4 infusions, but I can only have 2 active at a time. So I've got the enhanced defense and the enhanced weapon.
Okay.
The other 2, which I'm not using, are armor of magical strength and repeating shot.
Okay.
So later on, I can potentially dole those out to other party members, or keep being a selfish bastard and use them all for myself, which I doubt. I mean, who knows? Anything could happen.
Doesn't seem like you.
All
and
right.
then as a bonus action, he'll use his last defensive field to gain 5 temporary hit points. And he just kind of, he kind of looks around. He surveys we must be standing on top of giant corpses of like scorpions and sea lions and manticores. Like there's a huge killing field here.
Oh yeah, there's like 19 dead creatures in this room.
Most of them are around where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what happens to the field? Does the field of roses just completely vaporize, or are there just like dead roses now?
They just wither and turn to dust.
Okay. So Vismond is. Oh, sorry.
There's a field of dust in that 20-foot radius now.
So metal.
Hmm.
Okay. Anyway. Visman is just wheezing heavily, and he's trying to regain his composure. He says, I must have blacked out for a second there. There's a hell of a fight. Is everybody still alive? He's spinning around. He's kind of doing a head count. He doesn't see Verm.
We are. Verm is in the
Looting.
hookah room.
Hookah!
And he looks up 2 levels to where he was standing before when he was fighting. And he turns back and looks into the corner where Talmir is. He says, And he steps towards Talmir. He says, "Are you okay? You're bleeding. Let me help you."
I take a butter knife from my 24 pairs of silverware and throw it at Visman. No.
Make an attack roll.
No. I won't.
Band-Aid will walk up to Talmir, looking dead in the eye, put his hand on his shoulder and say, "Thank you for your valiant fighting skills. You today have proved yourself." And with that, he will cast Healing Word on him.
Shots have been fired.
Thank you for keeping me up and moving.
You are a valuable asset. Thank you.
I don't know about everybody else, but I think my friend and I could use a good rest.
Yes, I as well. Maybe we should move back into the room and try to do just that.
The hookah set up. Urcast?
Sorry.
The hookah set up.
Oh. Yes. Well, wonderful. Wonderful. I'll start climbing up that way.
Visman halts you.
Oh.
He doesn't grab you per se, but he's like, "Wait. What?
Yes.
What happened? What happened with your field of flowers? I think they made me black out. I was attempting to skirt the edge, and then those things got a hold of me at the last second. Did your spell have any ill effect? Is there something we need to be worried about in the future?"
Never actually entered the field. You weren't unaffected by it.
Band-Aid will give Talmir a wry smile as he climbs up.
A lot of things did die in that field, but you were not one of them. You were on the edge.
Now the
Unaffected.
question is this behavior going to be repeated, Vismond?
Are you? Wait, did you actually say that?
Yeah, I'm on the edge right here.
Can you say again what you said?
I would say, is this behavior going to repeat, Vismond?
What behavior?
I don't know. What kind of got us into this mess in the first place? You know,
And
just
then-
breaking all the glass.
Then he looks back down towards the safe and says, "That's right. The reason we did all this.
Not we. Not we. You.
Yes, And then he casts Cure Wounds again on himself. And he says, "It's the reason I decided to stir the pot a little." Wait, do I have any levels of exhaustion associated with my death?
No, I don't believe Revivify has that because it's
Okay.
a time limit.
All right. Then,
Resurrection does.
He might not be that off. So that uses up my last spell slot of the day. Visman will hop down and he's moving towards the safe. And he says, "Well, why don't we see what we reaped with all the effort that we exerted?" And he hops down again, and
I'm
he goes
kinda
to
curious.
take a look.
We
at the
saw
safe.
what came out of it. It was just a device, wasn't it?
No.
And
Never mind.
I'm going to make a straight wisdom roll with disadvantage.
I'm going to take my time going down.
Ho, 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 ho,
Nice.
ho, ho, ho.
So
I love to see it.
No. So I was doing that. That's like a flavor thing, but I'm doing that to determine if Visman has any idea that he actually died.
Hey,
And
you have
right
no
now-
clue.
Right
Hey,
now, he
Visman.
thinks he blacked out. He
Hey,
thinks
Visman, you
something
died.
happened and he blacked out.
You were dead. DED.
Firm.
Even
Yes.
I know that's not how you spell dead.
What do you mean?
Spelling.
Visman
Like how
just,
that's the problem with the statement?
Visman just smirks and he's like, "Sure I did. Sure I did. Now let's see what we have here." And he'll access this vault.
The area that remains around the safe.
Yes.
Okay,
He'll
so
check for traps. He'll investigate the area.
the trap is laying on the ground.
Oh,
He kind of blew it up.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have
We
to.
at least take a short rest before we try to crack into this. Just in
I don't know.
case.
I'm pretty tapped.
There's no cracking
I'm
needed.
tapped
The
too.
the safe has already been
Open.
shattered apart. So
Yeah, it's already open.
Oh, I guess what? Well, okay.
I'm pretty tapped. As you notice, that Verm has not had a single scratch on him.
oh yeah, you're healthy. Healthy. You didn't take any damage and get healed back up to full. You were just like
Nope,
completely unscathed.
I did not. I did not get hit a single time.
You're playing on Ozzer difficulty.
It's called
Ozzer,
being a little bitch and running back into the room.
I said what I said.
Yeah.
Ozzer 2 also made it through combats without getting touched.
Honk.
Do is there
Comes out of
anything
the-
within?
okay,
Comes out of the vault.
there's nothing left of the vault itself per se, other than pieces that you see kind of scattered about on the ground. As you right as you approach where this was, you see one silver piece kind of roll and drop down in the corner out of sight where one of the drains were. And remaining in that particular area, you find it'd take you a while to count it, but you would wager a couple of thousand silver.
Okay.
And you also, underneath of the rubble of the glass and what remains of this safe, you find a diadem that is shaped like a curled dragon, and you notice it has amethysts for eyes.
He holds it up and he turns towards Talmir. He says, "This looks rather important, wouldn't you say? Maybe this is what we needed, and why it was so heavily defended."
Yes, I would agree that something of this symbolic nature is important to somebody somewhere. Maybe a bargaining chip later down the road.
Indeed. Can I make some kind of check to determine if it has any special properties, any moving parts?
Sure.
Maybe a magical purpose?
Well, if you're gonna go the magical route, that would be arcane or arcana. For anything else, it would be investigation.
All right, we'll do Arcana. and investigation.
Examining it, other than the fact that it has two very, like what it almost appears expertly cut amethyst set in place for its eyes, and even you could appreciate the craftsmanship that went into creating this diadem itself. You don't sense that there's any type of magical purpose to this, as far as you can tell at the moment. And as far as like any type of hidden contraptions, you examine all the joint areas and like the mouth and the amethysts are firmly set in place. You don't detect any type of moving parts or any type of areas where there could possibly be like a hidden compartment. Evan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Rejects.
I don't like that there's a 10-foot square in this room just a second ago.
Well, let's hope it wasn't just a trinket.
Let's keep this one to ourselves. Just in case.
Visman grins. All right. He puts it into his backpack, and he lowers his voice, and he says, "So, something happened to me. Did you see what it was? Did one of them attack us? I blacked out, and when I woke up, the Firbolg was on top of me."
As far as I know, you fell unconscious and were getting eaten by one of the scorpion. I wasn't able to see what necessarily hit you. I was occupied by a couple of the monsters myself.
We really need to keep our wits about us. We cannot afford the mistake that I made. I should have stayed on the higher level.
Told you that.
And he kind of bows his head slightly in deference to you. And he says, "I will do better, my master."
Kind of outreach my hand, lay it on your shoulder, and there are lessons learned in battle. I think an important one was learned today on your behalf.
He nods, and he has a profound look of frustration on his face, and he looks down at the armor he's wearing, this unfamiliar plate armor, and he says, "Perhaps this has made me overconfident. Perhaps that is why I misjudged the position of the battlefield. Perhaps I'll switch back to what I had before. I don't want to become too fond of something that's going to slow me down or make me think foolishly, especially in this unfamiliar company."
It could be best to hang off using the armor they gave you until we know them a little better.
I will let you know what I decide. Let us take a rest. I believe we've earned it. And he holds his head up to you. You're like towering over him. He's got that confident smirk you just want to slap off his face.
Let's go rejoin the others. Bring them their share.
I love Visman so much, but I also hate the hell out of him.
So he climbs up, starts hopping up. He'll head over to like one of the crayfish and just grab the whole thing and drag it like into the room with him.
Dinner?
He's dragging a giant crayfish in, and he's like, "Who's hungry?
Please.
Let us have a fire."
Is anyone opposed?
In a closed room?
There's a hole in the door.
And he throws the crayfish onto the divan.
Is anyone opposed to me barricading the door?
No, by
one-
all means.
Anyone I choose can continue to move through, but nothing else will be able to get through it. Unless, of course, they dispel the magic.
Wouldn't anything be able to like pass through it, like an arrow, magical?
No.
I know that out of character, but
You could, if you were in it, you could shoot things out of it, but once you're out of the dome, it doesn't work.
Say,
by all means.
do what you must.
It lasts for 8 hours, and once I cast this, I have to stay in the dome for it to continue. So, once we've settled, I will begin ritually casting Liamon's tiny hut, and I will encompass the door in the radius of the spell as to barricade it.
Okay.
Dope.
It'll be...
What's the radius? I don't
it's
remember.
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 feet
I'm
radius.
gonna drag the chair that I'm sitting in like over into the hut.
Visman
Yeah.
gets cut in half.
So, 9 creatures of my choice can fit inside. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through. So if there's something you want in the dome, get it in there before I complete casting the spell. It's going to take me 11 minutes to cast.
I put the hookah in.
Are we allowed to walk in and out of the dome at will?
You can walk in and out of it, but pretty much anything you're not wearing or carrying. Hold on.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. Like, so that dome is basically going to seal off the room. Like, you could put it right in the hallway, and that would be like...
creatures and objects that are in the dome when I cast the spell can move through freely. So if you're in here when I cast it, like Band-Aid, if you want to move through this at any point in time, you'll have to come in here when I complete the spell, and then you can just leave. Go back over to your corner.
Okay.
But I'll be right back. Apparently somebody's at my front door
Okay.
While
at 11 at night.
while everybody was down wherever they were at, Band-Aid came back in here and started casting a spell as well, a 10-minute time frame of a spell. And as everybody comes back into the room, he will have but he will have cast it, and it is a prayer of healing. To everybody.
Nice.
And with that, he will very slowly get up because he's wiped out, mentally and physically drained. And he will come inside.
I'm going to go put a ring that's shaped as a shield on my finger for an hour so I can attune to it.
Same.
I'm gonna do something similar with a cloak that I've had for a while.
Still haven't attuned to that.
I have not. We haven't had a chance.
Oh, fair.
Would have been really useful in that last fight in one particular instance, but that's okay. You live and learn.
Mm-hmm. All right. So to kind of move this part along, everybody kind of gathers whatever they would particularly want with them inside of this hut if they choose to stay inside of it. But everybody gathers around Urkaz. He finishes casting his protection spell of sorts, if you will. And party will then commence to do whatever activities it is that they are wanting to do in conjunction with getting a long rest. That being said, that would be a good time for us to take a quick bio break. So,
Please.
yeah, we will take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. People that are already familiar, you know, we have the intermission video that'll be playing, has some clips like over the past year or two from the channel. It's humorous, and we will be back here in about say 5 to 10 minutes or so. Hope we'll see you back.
Please make your way to the snack bar.
Back in time for the break. All right.
For the break.
For a tinkle break.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
We will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought I...
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing?
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you can send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy doomy. Doom doom doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown. Couched in a soft bun and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you
great.
see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out its tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and and it just
and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping. Oh my god.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumble roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Uh-huh.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
We can recap it.
Hello, we have returned. The party is busy discussing items that they have found and attunements and strategies and things. So go ahead and carry on.
Forest in the party. So we have a item called a ring of spell storing, in which we're trying to figure out who wants to hold it and if we want it to be healing spells or attack spells or buff spells. We came to the conclusion that we want healing spells, right?
I think it should be healing spells. It'll take some of the
I
pressure
agree.
off of Band-Aid.
It will, and then it'll also let other people bring other people up.
Yep.
If Band-Aid doesn't see it, like with what happened to Visman.
Correct. Could we store a Revivify in there?
You can.
Technically,
you got to burn the material component at the time that you cast it.
I don't have any more diamonds.
You don't want to have. Do I? No, I don't have.
But technically, you
gold.
could.
Okay, something to keep in mind for the future, though.
Yeah. I say we get a healing word in it before the long rest, and then hopefully try and keep some level 1 spell slots on Band-Aid for next long rest, and just keep
I mean, if we
working
want,
on
I can put some cure wounds into it if nobody else has spell slots, just to have them.
I mean, I'm down for that.
There you go.
Well, he'll just mark it into like a note.
Yeah, I know
at
that,
the
but I
time
just cast it, so it took it out of my slots.
So does anybody else have spell slots they want to put in the ring or no?
Visman would want to offer up a sanctuary spell. What you can do, Torin, is you can unleash a full attack, and then as a bonus action, you can cast Sanctuary, and that'll increase your survivability for as long as you don't attack anyone. So that will let you deal some damage and then potentially move around the battlefield indefinitely, and it just gives you more survivability on top of your AC and dodges and whatever else.
The Sanctuary or first or second level?
Sanctuary is always a first level spell.
First, okay, so that's 2 first level. I'll put 2 cure wounds into there.
Let me ask you this, DM. Is it also get the casting time? If it's a bonus action, when I cast it, is it a bonus action coming out of the ring?
Oh, we should clarify. It might require a single action casting, maybe not bonus action allowed. Let me double check on that.
I asked the DM.
I'm sorry.
So are you keeping track of this, Jeff?
I've got Sanctuary.
Whoever holds the
Healing
ring
Words.
should keep track of.
Second level Sanctuary and
No, first level.
One heal. Oh,
Right.
first level. Excuse me.
All these spells are first levels. So mark one healing word from Band-Aid, 2 cure wounds from me, and then 1 sanctuary from Vismond. But that was what we were discussing about items. And then me and Talmir, over the time of taking the long rest, would eventually attune to the Ring of Protections.
So I've got 1 first level Sanctuary spell from Vismond, 2 first level Healing Words from Verm, and 1
Cure Wounds.
first level Cure Wounds. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Glad we cleared that up. But it's Healing Word from Band-Aid.
Yes.
1 Healing Word. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which that one is the best healing spell in there.
And so Sanctuary is casting as an action or bonus action?
Normally it's a bonus action.
Sanctuary is a
however,
bonus action.
We don't know if it's an
Okay.
action to use the ring.
Good question. Let me see.
And also, when you cast a concentration spell through the ring, does the person who casts it through the ring get the concentration?
The description of the ring says that I treat casting as if I were the caster.
Okay.
Using the spell.
That's nice.
So I imagine it's if you cast a bonus action spell.
It is.
just be
It
a
doesn't
bonus
say
action.
anything about using an action to
Yeah.
cast the spell out of it. So.
Yep.
Yeah, magic.
Uses the
Magic items are not subject to the use an action or use an object action. The spell uses its normal casting time, range, duration, and the user of the item must concentrate if the spell requires concentration.
and then Cure Wounds and Healing Word. What are those?
Healing
Just tell them
word
when to
is
use it and
bonus.
we'll roll for it.
Oh.
Yeah, Cure Wounds is an action.
Bonus.
But you have to also be in touch. It's not a ranged spell.
Okay, touch action.
And Healing Word, I think, is 60.
Healing word is 60, yes.
Yeah. And it's a bonus action.
Yes.
60 what?
60 feet.
60 feet.
Hmm.
And it's one creature or whatever.
Uno.
And then one creature. Yeah.
And then Sanctuary is, I believe, yourself for a minute. Concentration.
Self bonus. One minute concentration. Okay. I think I've got all the necessary information.
So now we go die.
Yeah. So these will, like somebody said it earlier from the description of the spell, it would be completely fine if I cast it from the ring, then whoever has that spell rolls it from their sheet. Because it says
It uses the same modifiers. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. It's as if I'm you casting the spell. But at no cost to you.
It's
That's
just we have to find a time to put spells into it.
Uh-huh.
Very useful though.
Could be.
Could save our.
It might. It might.
Torrent's just gonna use all the healing for himself.
Torrent's not that selfish. He is sort of like a local hero.
So he says.
Amongst the sewers.
Local alcoholic.
Or whatever that's worth. Alcoholic by day, hero by night.
Misfit turtle by night. So I guess we spend the night smoking the hookah and falling asleep.
Now I will say, I will say based on the wording and everything, the healing spells that Band-Aid puts into the Ring of Spell Storing would not get the same bonus of Disciple of Life.
So it gets just a plain.
It's probably just your wisdom modifier.
1d2 plus 2 or something.
Yeah, it'll still use your wisdom modifier for that particular spell, but the Disciple of Life bonuses that you get, because the Disciple of Life ability specifically says whenever you cast a healing spell.
Right.
And I
Does the
know.
ring specify that they're casting it?
Yes. It says the spell uses the slot level, spell save DC, spell attack bonus, and spell casting ability of the original caster, but it is otherwise treated as you cast the spell.
Yeah.
So
It's completely fair.
Well, so you said I had 5 spell levels in this ring, right? Or was it 4?
5.
5? So I have room for one more first
Yeah,
level
you do have
spell.
one more.
We might have to do that in the morning, right? We don't have any more.
Let's
Yeah,
not do
I
it
don't
in
have
the
any
morning.
more.
Wait till next evening.
No. I'll cast shield into it. That way, if you need to protect yourself a little bit more.
As a reaction, you get +5 to your AC.
Oh, I don't have any more than mine.
First level shield from Urkaz.
It doesn't really matter who it's from.
Reaction. Well, I just need to know whose sheet it's going to roll from.
Yep.
Shield doesn't have a roll.
That's fine. Urkaz can just throw the effect onto
okay.
your token.
Yeah.
So what's the all right, good. Yeah. So he'll just throw the effect on. That sounds good. And
Because it just adds a
what is it?
+5 to your AC no matter what.
All right, plus
Yeah, lasts for a round.
plus 5 AC. How many rounds?
excuse me.
One?
One round.
Until the
lasts.
beginning of your next turn.
Cool.
Yeah, it basically
like
it
that.
uses your reaction.
Yeah.
Vismond, obviously, like meta wise, I know you have the diadem in your inventory.
Yes.
Um,
I don't think we took it from the party sheet, but yes.
I didn't add it to the party sheet yet.
Okay.
The coin that would have been very hard for the rest of the party to miss. Do you try to pocket all of that,
all know,
or
no? Visman will take the time to collect that stuff into a pouch and bring it forward and say, "Look what I found! Not a bad haul, and we get dinner out of the deal." He'll hand the bag over to Verm. He'll say, "You seem to be good with money." And he just kind of like roughly slams the bag into your chest, but in a friendly way, not trying to be a dick per se, but
I don't like you, but I do. I put the coins in my bag of holding.
and he just pats you on the ear like a dog. It's
You
like,
just
good
put it in the
boy.
party sheet.
okay?
I can add it. It's 1,000, wasn't it?
No, it was. Let me go ahead and do
100,000.
100,000 silver. I'm all right. With
it.
that.
It
1,000
was.
Electrum pieces.
Oh God, we gotta get rid of these. Nobody
so
takes
much
EP.
electrum.
It's a pointless currency.
100,000 Kennedy half dollars.
For pretty much. And
It's like $2 bills.
$2 bills.
Just less valuable.
Inventory. Here we go. There you go. It was 3,420 silver.
All right.
Man,
those last 3 numbers were nice.
There are some potions in the inventory there.
There are.
Are there still some healing potions in here?
It looked to me like there's an obsidian greatsword laying around that nobody wanted. Just go ahead and grab that.
I'm gonna take one of these healing potions. I burned through a few of them.
A
during the
what?
fight.
Sorry, Ben?
Actually,
Yeah, I'm gonna take one of those too.
No, what were you taking? Because I don't know if it was actually supposed to be in there. Some of the stuff we don't have.
No,
yeah, I'll just get rid of it.
I think Talmir or Bisman should take one of those healing potions.
Yeah.
I
I've still
think
got
probably
one.
Talmir
I think one will be
should.
okay.
Nah.
What does the hill giant strength one do?
Gives you good strength. It gives you 21 strength for an hour.
That is pretty cool.
Strong.
That's pretty cool because Visman likes to jump around and stuff. And if he's got the jump spell on, he can like hurtle across something. Pretty crazy. Kind of do want to take that, but who else could benefit from it, really? What about Torrent? What's your wait? Do you use your wisdom?
He uses Dex.
Dexterity.
I mean, you ever seen a muscle wizard?
Cast fist.
I was vamping so you could make your argument. Obviously, we're giving it to Urkaz. I just wanted to hear you say it.
I mean, I'll take it.
I cast punch in a 4th level spell slot.
He does use a dagger. So I mean, he hits somebody with a dagger with 21 strength. Yeah,
But a dagger's a dexterity weapon, or is it? Can it use both?
Either or.
Ah.
Uses either. Yeah.
All right, I think Visman will take
Well,
one potion of
shit.
healing. Whoa, shit! Just I spilled my potion of healing on my table here. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Ben's PC turns off all of a sudden. Be pretty bad. But the real question is, who wants the mess kit that's in? I think it'd go well with my 24 pairs of silverware.
Probably. That +1 dagger probably would too.
I was gonna leave that to the wizard.
What, me?
Yeah.
You want to give
dagger.
me a magic weapon?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
With a magic dagger.
My only question is, what in the? Why? I don't need a dagger that's +1. I have a +1 right here.
But Urkaz, that +1 dagger was it's not a regular +1 dagger. It was a knife used in sacrifices and is made of flint.
Ah, damn it.
It's totally metal, dude.
It was for were jaguars.
Fine.
It's an ogre slaying knife. It gets a +1 attack against ogres.
No, you take your normal ass dagger back into your party sheet.
I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that damn potion, and then I'm gonna dual wield daggers.
Dagger.
As a wizard. No, just dagger.
Dagger and slightly worse dagger.
Yeah, dagger, slightly worse dagger. That's right.
Yeah.
There's a scroll. Looks like there's an unidentified scroll.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I look at it? See if I can read it.
I don't know what scroll it is. So
The only scroll that's in the party sheet that's identified is the one of protection from feline beast and feline lycanthropes.
There's 2 scrolls in the party sheet, and one of them is unidentified.
A tingle of abjuration magic.
I would like
emanates from the scroll.
I would have to
try to read it.
Let me check.
Come on,
Okay.
wizard.
Well, if it's not on my spell list, I can't read it, and I can't.
Come on, wizard.
Uh,
Hmm.
if it's not on my spell list.
Well, the problem is it's a scroll for with a spell on it. That's not exactly a 5th edition spell.
That no one has.
Think it should be on a wizard spell list.
I'm going to say yes because it is a. Damn it. It is a scroll of protection from fiends.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's basically like a less potent version of protection from evil and good.
I think this is foreshadowing.
Oh, never.
I don't see the scroll anymore for some reason.
So weird. It was in my hand and it vaporized.
What?
I think that was with the sword, wasn't it?
I don't know.
7th.
Oh.
So protection from evil and good is a first level. It's probably analogous to that. Does it tell you what the spell does? Does it do anything similar to?
It's pretty much the same.
It's pretty much the same, but only for fiends.
Yeah, so it's technically even weaker.
So it should be a cantrip.
Hell no.
Like a single use cantrip.
Once per round in combat.
You can use it to oil up your muscles after you drink the potion of it's like an oil of protection. You ever seen those oils?
Oh, you're talking about the hill giant strength.
Yeah.
What do you think? Actually,
my mind went to a different place.
This is different because it creates a cylinder around you.
Oh, so it's like
That's
magic
like
circle.
protection from abjuration, or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
It's kind of like magic circle. And that's I believe that's a 3rd level.
It's half the radius of magic circle.
So like limited scope, limited range, probably like a 2nd level.
It sounds fair for a 2nd level.
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't know. I kind of wish it was a cantrip, but
circles everywhere. Circles
bonus
as far as I
action
can see.
cantrip.
The problem with it being a cantrip is I can't scribe it into my book. Which
Well, that
is
sucks.
What I'm gonna do?
Well, that's a damn shame.
More spells is more spells, baby.
Costs you gold to put it in your spell book.
How many pages have you used? No, shut up.
Not enough.
Not enough pages.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, if I need another spell book, I will buy an empty one.
So, do we get the long rest?
So you think? Yeah, hold on.
Sometime in the night.
A boulet comes out from under the
Yes.
ground.
Yes.
Yes, baby, it's a spear.
Visman cooks.
Well, it's a magical one. It used Misty Step.
Visman cooks the crayfish, burning the divan into crisp and cinders in the process. And the whole room fills with smoke except for the circle. Which
Absorb
stays
elements.
perfectly air conditioned at all times.
It does, actually.
Not the hookah. I'm gonna pack up the hookah.
Visman moves over here and he takes off his arcane armor and he spends some time repairing it. Although it is still his arcane armor, it currently has holes and stuff in it.
Is it the Mythor one?
Yeah. So he spends time repairing it with his smithing tools. He's very meticulous in his work. He's much more focused and quiet when he's working on these kinds of efforts than any other time that you've known him, the short time that you've known him. Anyone who's watching him can tell that he's very focused on his work, and perhaps deep in thought.
It looks like we need to make him work on more stuff for Kez.
I like this Vismond.
And he's listening to he uses his first level magical tinkering to turn one of the ottomans into a boombox. It just plays music.
What is it playing?
It's playing tiefling metal music.
Could you please demonstrate what tiefling metal would sound like?
Actually, I can. It kind of sounds like EDM mixed with like the hardest shredding electric guitar music you've ever heard. Go look up a band called Ghost. That's a good one. That's good tiefling metal.
Guess we get some gent in there as well, just for flavor. But you know.
I don't know that one. What? The one that I picked is also pretty.
I was hoping it was Steely Dan.
Jethro Tull.
Yeah. No, that's my. Never mind. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Andrew McCarthy would approve.
Yeah. Okay, so you all managed to hunker down in this room and proceed to recover from the intense battle that you all just partook in. And
it was so intense.
It was very intense. And you all get your long rest.
I still have 972 arrows left.
Wait, that's a lot of arrows.
I bought 1,000 arrows when we were in Waterdeep.
Oh my god.
A mere 1,000 arrows.
Yeah. Well, this handy dandy quiver.
You know, Zosa only carried 100 crossbow bolts, right?
Yeah, but did she have a magical quiver that can hold pretty much anything?
No, she didn't.
Exactly.
She carried them around like a real man.
Well, she wasn't a man, so.
My wand of magic missiles only recovered 2 charges. It doesn't.
Well, she sounds hideous.
Well, I can't hear you, Josh.
Sorry.
The wand of magic missiles only got back 2 charges the next morning, so I had to spend some of them because of long rests to recover all that stuff.
Yeah, and Band-Aid, I believe you need to roll a d6.
Okay, it doesn't say that in the thing, but that's fine. Yep, d6 coming up.
It does.
6.
You get two slots back on your wand of lightning bolts.
Okay.
Okay, and Vismond, are you in your arcane armor?
In the morning he'll put it on.
Okay.
Yeah, but overnight he goes without it.
Did we get raided?
Did we?
Raid not working.
I don't see
maybe
notification.
Yeah, we didn't get the notification. Yeah, it didn't come up in chat. Thanks for stopping by, boogers. But yeah, I don't know if it's like a Twitch thing or what, but yeah, like the alert didn't come through. It's not showing off in chat. That's very strange.
OBS up too, and I didn't hear it either.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't even say it in chat either. Usually it says it in chat.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by though.
Yeah, thanks for the raid, guys.
Yeah. Like, come on, Twitch, get your stuff together.
It's not showing up on
get your
stream
Twitch
either.
together.
Yeah. It does that sometimes. But anyway. Okay, so
I mean, Twitch always works.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, so you all, it is the next day, morning-ish, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, what do you all do?
Sleep again.
Let's just take the day.
You have to wait 24 hours to do that again.
44?
24.
Oh, I think you said 44. I was like, Jesus Christ, are we overworking ourselves now?
Yes.
Actually, I like that idea. Yeah, 44 hours you all can sleep again.
Should we get the Manticore claws?
Nah.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed that crayfish. So thanks.
Can we put another one in the bag of holding?
There's plenty of leftovers.
We, I take it we're leaving. We're going somewhere else.
No.
Yeah.
No.
As we tell me you're at the other side of the chamber.
Yeah, I figure if Jeff's gonna move us to another map, I'm not even gonna bother.
We have to make his life harder, okay?
Why would I do that?
Oh.
Because he makes our life hard.
But see,
but you do the same to him on Wednesday, so.
You see, I don't make your all's life hard. You all do that all on your own.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Hold it. Oh.
Those crits make our life hard.
Exploding
Yes,
a room
it
full
do.
of creatures makes our life hard.
Nah.
They do. Yeah, so go ahead and arrange yourselves in whatever order you all want to arrange yourself in.
So the room north, wasn't the water in that room floating above the ground? It wasn't.
Yes.
I feel like we have to go.
But
And I
just so you
don't-
guys are aware, my normal morning rituals take place. Cast mage armor on myself, cast water breathing on the party for anybody who needs it. That's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah, torrent.
Yes.
My duck is waddling along behind us.
Oh.
Waddle, waddle, waddle.
Ducks don't.
To the very next.
They quack. I have a duck.
Honk. What's your duck's name?
James.
James. What about the last name?
Pond.
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 We never went over that on
James
stream.
Pond.
Let me call me Pond.
The duck's name is James Pond.
All right. Anyway.
She's vibing.
Yes. The room with the kayaks, the water was 2 feet off the floor. The stream seemingly suspended in midair. The water is about 3 feet deep. You can see a few blind cave fish being carried along in the current of the stream that you can see.
So we still need to find a wave, and we need to find helm.
Hello?
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 Somebody...
You hear me?
Oh.
Yep.
Was it just me?
I think so.
Okay.
I guess so.
I dropped and came back.
To rescue wave, you must do battle with the beast in the boiling bubble. Cross cavern vast, where chains battle lies well.
Well, let's just continue on this side.
Hey, Eric, it's about 20 feet in front of us. Could you look at that wall and see if there's something up? No, I'm kidding.
What am I doing?
I was just joking. We wouldn't know.
I'll do it.
It's just mapped weirdly.
Oh.
I think we tried looking on the wall, but we didn't find it.
It's just weird.
I'm good at weird.
It's weird corrupt.
Do we dare?
That's all.
Do we
Getting in-
dare?
What? Getting in a
Canoe?
Canoe and getting in there? Wait a minute.
The water's floating.
Why does each side... The canoes have different letters on them. Am I imagining this?
No, they do.
Each one spells ass.
This room is ass.
There's something
rum.
about it. I
Red
can't
rum.
put my finger on it.
I hate you, Duff.
It smells of
We
red
in the,
rum.
we in the ass room tonight, boys.
This room doesn't pass the smell test.
What does this room smell like?
Straight cheap.
Water and musk.
And ass. Okay.
So that sounds like swamp ass to me.
Is the water brown?
No.
I hope not.
Super clear.
It is
Well,
blue.
it's not normal cave water, it's floating.
I'm not going in.
Wait, so does the water keep on going up or does it leave into like a open cavern? But the water's just still floating.
Entering a hole in the western wall, 2 feet off the floor, is a stream seemingly suspended in midair. It flows out of another hole near the northeast corner.
So do we take one of these ass canoes or do we
So
walk
it
through
is.
the hole?
It is flowing that direction.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Who wants to get waterborne?
Any suggestions? Wait.
This is a reason I cast water breathing on everyone.
I know.
Yeah, sure. We could just walk
that-
through water, you know?
No, it's that no.
Yes.
No, that's not how that works.
What's the rate? What's the rate of speed?
We're not
Does this
just
seem
because
to be a
water breathing doesn't make us Jesus.
Walk through, not on.
Does this seem to be like a rushing flow of water, or is it slow and gentle?
It is not slow and gentle.
Okay.
So it's ass time.
We get in the canoes.
Yeah.
How many people can fit in a kayak?
One, and luckily enough, there's 6 canoes for 6 party members.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm not proficient with water vehicles, so this
Nobody is.
Nor am I.
Perhaps I can turn the kayak into my new arcane armor and become one with it.
That would be interesting.
What if we make him into a battleship?
My AC is 11 now.
You'll love to see it.
Wooden kayak armor.
11 plus nothing.
Protects my legs. That's pretty much it.
I mean, personally, I say we just deal with the flow of water, you know?
Just go with the
Please go demonstrate how you're gonna do that.
Alright, fine. Tamir's gonna walk over to... There's a hole in the wall here, like 2 feet high, right? That's like my knees. I step up into it and lay down and let the ass water take me to wherever it wants to take me.
Visman will like give you a lift, so just kind of like push you
Head
up
first, or
into the asshole.
Feet first.
Let's give this dungeon an enema.
All right.
Love it.
My God.
Oh no!
Talmir, the rest of the party, you just see as soon as he kind of steps up into the water, he's
No!
Well, shit.
I didn't think he'd actually do it.
Visman turns back. We should probably go after him.
Yeah, you go first.
I pull a canoe over to the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull.
I think one of you should
shall
go next.
receive.
I'm gonna hop into the canoe. Verm, you want to get on the back of mine and act as a rudder?
Sure. No. So does the canoe only fit one? I'm guessing it does.
the kayak, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
What if I go on your shoulders and hit my head on the ceiling?
Small, it'll be fine.
If I hit my head on the ceiling, I'm gonna go tumbling into the water and I'm gonna get sucked.
Ride the duck.
You can.
No.
No, the duck is on my lap.
I'm gonna take a separate kayak and put it up there.
Yeah,
Hop in it.
I'll get in a kayak and I'll get into the. Are there oars with the kayaks?
It doesn't say, but I'm gonna say yeah.
Cool.
Cast enlarge on one of these spoons.
How much damage does the orc?
I read that today. Change some spells out. I get in a kayak and I get in the water.
Visman picks you up with the kayak and just shoves you into the water. And then he hops. And then he hops in. He just like jumps up into the water stream. He'll cast jump on himself.
gets his feet sucked out from under him and just
Jumps up and like starfishes, and then just smacks into the hole because he's too big to fit with his arms out.
Okay, so point of order here. You go to put the kayak into the water, and as soon as you kind of like start to lift it up and kind of go to start placing it on the water, you pause for a second because you're like, now I have to figure out how I'm going to get into this thing, because where the kayak is going to be sitting is 5 feet off the floor.
No, I'm in it, and Visman is lifting me up into the water.
Okay.
Visman, do the same for me.
Oh, I thought you were hanging on like a rudder.
No, I did not do that.
The combined weight of an elf, a Verm, and a Toby on a kayak is.
Toby weighs a lot, man.
I can probably lift that, but
I'm very light.
I'm not. No.
You're like a beautiful owl.
I would have gotten my own card. I wouldn't have gotten on the back.
With the wrong accent. You're like a beautiful owl.
Yeah, $120, man.
And how high is the water up off the ground? Like 5-10 feet?
5 feet. Yeah.
The surface of the water is 5 feet.
So you're going to get wet either way.
I can breathe.
You just like shove the whole kayak into the water.
Yeah.
Titanic.
Yeah. It was an honor serving with you. He just holds the kayak there. There's water's flowing by. He's waiting for you to drown, but you have water.
Okay.
How does water affect the spell book?
Okay, so Urkaz shoots out like a torpedo. Vern, you do the same.
Into a dragon's den.
Visman hops in.
You'll find out.
It goes off a cliff and we all... It's alright, I got the cape.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Urkaz has snowfall, right?
Featherfall?
No.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna rage midair.
Rage 5 feet before I hit the ground.
Wait, no, I can just teleport 5 feet before I hit the ground.
We don't know what's going on. Let the other three get to the water.
We don't have to see anything. We're just brainstorming.
Well, Visman's with the party horse and jumped in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
followed the role of his mentor.
Are you ready for this, Band-Aid?
Of course. It's only an adventure.
I'm a pretty strong swimmer, so I don't think I need a kayak.
Famous last words.
I don't know. What do you think, Band-Aid? Should I bring a kayak?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Are you bringing one?
We will probably get thrown off anyway, so... Yes, I will attempt it, yes.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll bring one just in case. So, do you need my help, Band-Aid?
Oh no, you start and I will follow.
Okay. I'll repeat what I saw the others doing and set off.
Do you get in the water?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fools. Lemmings. Band-Aid turns around and walks away. No. Just kidding.
I love it. I love it.
His eyes suddenly go red.
Suckers!
Lawful evil life cleric. It's the grandfather tree burns in his eyes.
Please continue. I wanted to hear the monologue.
Oh, that's all I got.
Please reveal our death.
Aw.
Okay, so everybody's kind of whatever throwing themselves into it. Yeah. You're tubing. Okay, so let's see. Talmir did not take a canoe or a kayak, rather, but
Nope.
He went head first too.
No, I went feet first.
then it was Urkaz, and then Verm, and then Vismond, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, let me.
I think we got a ring full of healing, guys.
Task mode. There we go. All right. As the four of you get it, just instantly just whoosh, rushed and whisked away from the room with the kayaks in it by the incredible strong current of this strange floating stream. You kind of get bounced around. Excuse me. You get bounced around like some twists and some turns of like a narrow cavern as the water is literally just bouncing everything around, and you start to see quickly you see like light up ahead, and before you know it, you are thrust into a room, and inside of this room there are several armored beings that you can see. And as soon as the four of you all make your way into this room, the four creatures that are standing on either side of the stream cast nets upon you.
Is that a saving throw or an attack roll?
I am immune to net.
Are you?
No.
No.
Flipping through the rule book. Wait a minute.
Specific thing
Can we
to be immune to?
stealthily get into a kayak and go down the stream?
Just send the kayak. We should have
Yeah.
sent just a kayak and just see if it like ever comes back.
We're stuck in a lazy river now.
This looks like a lazy river for real, except like a lazy river of doom.
I'll be right back.
We just get whacked as we go. Whack, whack, whack. I'm never gone again.
No, the nets. I will say one net will be on Talmir because he did not actually go into a kayak. The one on Talmir, one on the kayak that Urkaz was in, and then one on one on Verm, and then one on Vismond. So as soon as you all break through, it's just like barrage of nets whoosh, encapsulate your kayak, and you can feel these armored type creatures start trying to pull the kayaks out of the water.
What do these things look like?
I want to break out.
They appear to be human. Let me see.
Okay.
They're about to be dead humans.
They are very heavily armored. You would venture that they appear to be some type of knights.
Knights?
Knights.
Who say neat?
Probably for the wizard that runs this place.
Are they carrying wooden boards?
This isn't like Ginmare's whipping chamber, is it?
Why do we have to do that?
You see an elf on a throne of bones.
I ran like
A throne of orphans.
Throne of orphans. Oh god. There were orphans.
And Torrent looks there and says, "That's my throne."
Now he has to fight himself.
That'd be a headache and a half. Please don't make me do that.
And as this is happening, you hear the voice of another being in this room, kind of not really echo out, but kind of booms out in the room. Say, men, look, we have more guests. And you will then, as you're kind of like struggling and panicking with the nets and everything, you'll notice that across the room, in basically the other corner of the way, are 4 additional armored, well, I'll just say the four other knights. And then you see a more imposing being.
Band-Aid, you sure you don't want to stay off?
And at this point in time, Torrent and Band-Aid will be making their way through the room, or entering into the room. And I will say, when you all enter the room, because I would say probably a round's worth of time in between when the other 4 went through and when you all went through. That will be where you all will roll initiative.
Boy.
Oh, man.
Would you say that throwing the nets was a surprise round?
Yeah.
No, because
would I
it can't
be able
surprised.
to escape said nets?
You
with
can certainly
my
try.
Surprise act. So, what do you, is it
man.
just athletics or acrobatics?
It is a strength check.
Strength check, you say?
Yikes.
Might be drinking.
Good thing you got the potion.
Sooner than I thought.
Firm, that is not good enough, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, rolled the wrong one. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Still need to roll initiative, Band-Aid.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And I believe that right there will be a good stopping point. It's 3
I
minutes.
want to shank a bitch.
3 minutes till midnight. And top of the order of fresh new combat. Yeah, hooray. And yeah, so that being said, everybody that tuned in, thank you for tuning in and watching. The subs, resubs, new follows, the raid that apparently didn't come through. Thank you. And that being said, what is it, programming that we have coming up? Let's see, Mondays we have here on the Twitch channel. All times that I will be saying are in Central Standard Time. Here on the Twitch channel we have Storm King's Thunder with DM Esquire, also known as Seth or Coven MTG. Currently he is streaming some Magic the Gathering over on his channel. It is the second all-female cast game that we have. That will be at 7 Central here on the Twitch channel. And then simultaneously over on our YouTube channel, we have Dragon of Icespire Peak with DM Sammy. He's the one playing Talmir. Tuesdays.
Time on that next.
Yeah, 8 Central. Yeah, that got pushed back an hour from when it was starting due to work schedulings, and we all know how jobs just ruin your social life. They ruin everything. Tuesdays we have Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Almost done. Air quotes.
I feel like we've been saying that for like
we have yeah. But it is getting I think they're just getting into what, level 22, 23?
Yeah,
22.
22.
So they're getting there. It just depends on how fast they blow through the rest of it, really. But that's here on the Twitch channel, and that is 7:30 Central with DM Duff 563, aka Lord Praetor himself. All hail the Lord Praetor. Wednesdays we have Return of the Sanguine Isles with Mech 45. He's the one playing the Necromancer. And I am a player in that game, and my character is the bane of his existence, and it's fun.
Very speedy boy.
He is now.
Yeah.
But that was his doing, not mine. So Thursdays, you already know what it is. It's Tales from the Yawning Portal. You're watching it right now. You know, crit and character death central. Fridays we have Tomb of Annihilation with DM Mandy here on Twitch at 8 Central start. That one is a little different. We do a lot more theater of the mind, and don't actually use a full-on VTT. It's more D&D Beyond and things of that nature. What is it? What's after Friday? Saturday we have Rise Against the Slave Lords with Lord Praetor as the DM himself. That is the other all-female cast. It is essentially a 5e meets the world of Greyhawk type thing, using the Against the Slavers modules from way back in the day. Sundays we have no programming as of right now. In addition to all of our stream shows, we have a non-stream show that was originally going to be a limited run deal, but the group was having so much fun that they just decided to continue on until they don't want to continue on anymore. And that is Savage Worlds East Texas University with DM Eric B. It is quite entertaining. That is loaded. It is pre-recorded, edited into parts, and uploaded onto our YouTube channel. So if you want to check that out, or any other content that you may have missed or want to watch again, keep an eye out on the YouTube channel because everything gets uploaded to there after, it's been streamed. So that being said, I know some of my players and probably myself are eager to go catch another stream right now.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah. So that being said, unless you all have anything, I'll go ahead and sign out and hit the outro and
be safe, everyone.
Oh, I do want to
Bye.
say, one of our guys who's been in chat, Separacrod, has been doing interviews of some of the people from the channel. You have
Oh,
a
yes.
chance? Go check them out.
Yes, agreed. I checked.
Brian Foster?
I have
He's been nominated to
Yeah.
be the Praetors Rejects version of Brian.
Yeah, I nominated him to be our Brian W. Foster. Yes.
But anyway, that being said, everybody have a good night. Hope you have a good weekend. Come check out the other programming. And yeah, we'll see you all next week.
Bye. Be safe, everyone.
everybody.
Night, everyone.
Good night.